Hey, greetings from Texas. I'm back from my Ural adventure up to from Central Texas to British Columbia on my 2013 tourist. And while I was gone, my Gear Up came in. This is a 2018 Gear Up, and we're going to kind of do a walk around. I'm going to do a video later, kind of outlining my experience with the tourist, which was the last year of the carbureted models and how it performed, and I'll cover maybe some of the differences here. So let's start at the front of the bike. It's a 2018 Gear Up. I ordered it in the olive drab. I tried to get every accessory I could from the dealer, but there were things they couldn't get. One of the experiences I had on the tourist, I have a similar passenger windshield. Riding through cold weather, it was pushing cold weather on my wind on my face, and at highway speed, it acted like sticking your hand out of a window at a car on a freeway. And that extra drag had a tendency on a highly crowned road to want to pull the bike to the right, so it was kind of fatiguing on the highways. So I am probably going to cut that windshield in half or completely remove it. I ordered a fairing, but I told them I'm going to put it on myself because I'm going to modify this bike. So you're seeing it before I do all the modifications. So let me go ahead and just cover that. I did order the ammo can for the front, and it comes standard with the two lights. You have Brembo brakes all the way around, and that is one really big plus over the 2013 Tourist, which had drum brakes on the rear. Is the braking is way better, a lot better, and I would say it'll stop in probably about half the distance of the Tourist. And then the steering dampener, instead of having a friction lock, the steering dampener really makes a big difference. So stark contrast to the older Urals. I will be removing all these decals. This is going to end up being a tribute bike to my dad's World War II bomb group. The helmet. And so I'm going to be doing a lot of different things. Parking brakes up here, which I like. If you followed my Ural Adventure series, you know that the parking brake on the Tourist slipped, and I had left it in neutral, and my bike rolled across the parking lot and smashed a guy's tail on it. But having this parking brake up here covers your control, so it's also a reminder to take your parking brake off. The control switch for the driving lights, sidecar lights, are on the handlebar, which is really nice. And the upgraded speedometer, which is now in miles per hour. And it has a bunch of idiot lights, including a low fuel light, which the Tourist, there was no way to monitor the fuel other than mileage. And the speedometer does more than I understand at this point, so I'm going to have to bring myself up to speed. Have a little glove box here now. We'll be riveting a data plate from a B-17, Boeing B-17 bomber there. No more carburetors. You got the throttle bodies. Spin-on filter. Although I didn't have an issue changing the oil in the Tourist, that just makes it a lot nicer. Let's see, what else do we have? A little bit better shifter, heel toe shifter pads. I kept the bench seat, but I ordered the tractor style seats. I like that retro military look. And of course the Ural can. And this is, of course, the two-wheel drive over the Tourist. they moved the I'm sorry, this is the two-wheel drive engagement lever, and then the heel toe shifter for the reverse gear. I do notice that getting your toe, I can't get my toe into the toe portion of that lever, so I have to use my heel to pull it up. One other really nice difference is the Tourist. It's hell trying to find neutral, and I find that I have no problem. It goes right into neutral, but I also ordered a tank shifter for the two-wheel drive and the reverse gear, so I'll be putting that on. Let's see what else. I did cover this as two-wheel drive. I made my own ammo box. I bought a metal first aid kit off of eBay, so I already repainted it. I just have to make mounting brackets. Got the rear luggage rack. Let's see if I can get, hold on, I'll put this down. One thing is, another great improvement is the seal. When I was on my ride, I got water in my trunk, and then these nylon roller pins really make the trunk better. So a lot of good things. There's the toolkit and the original tonneau cover, and I ordered the camo cover. I'm not going to lift it up, but the seat, a whole new seat with a storage underneath and a latch. And this one has a, I don't know if you can see it, a plug with only one extra circuit. There's a switch there, which was originally for the spotlight, but you can plug something else in there. Ordered the fender rack. I tried to get the turn signal guards. The dealer couldn't get them. I got them on my own, so I'll be putting those on. I don't know if I'm forgetting anything. If I did, give a shout out. I don't know if I mentioned I ordered a luggage rack for the front also. So I'm going to be tearing this apart and doing all my mods. The dealer said I got one of the last few windshields that they could get, and again, there were a lot of other accessories they were not able to get for me at this time. So ordered some from Alpha Cars in New England and Heindel Ural. Heindel's who I ordered the tank shifter from. And some of the other accessories I got on eBay. All right, that's a look at the 2018 Gear Up in olive drab.